How's it going, North Star Nation? We bring you a Tuesday night thrilling game here between the CNS North Stars and the West Genesee Wildcats. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Jack Mannion, along with color commentator Joe Canella and cameraman Owen Lynch. And last but certainly not least is producer Alex Schneible. So, Joe, what are your thoughts? Two top upper echelon teams. You know, CNS coming off the former state champions of last year. What are your thoughts?
Well, Jack, I mean, it's going to be a close game. We were just watching earlier. They finished the game earlier. I think the final score is either 8-9 or 9-9. Weston is 6-0 right now. CNS is 5-1. I mean, it's really tough to tell. It's going to be really close. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is CNS's first time playing West Gen in Class A, right? Yes,
that is. That's what Nick Socials was saying earlier, too, is these two teams have not played in the same section before, but makes an interesting battle. So some of the key players for tonight, Miabella Gates, first off for the North Stars, Miabella Gates, number 4. She's a sophomore attack. She's got 13 goals and 1 assist. And we are back here on the North Star Network on YouTube. Going back to the scouting report. Like I mentioned earlier, number 4, Miabella Gates, sophomore. She's got 13 goals on a 1 assist. Number 3, Paige Munger, junior midfielder. She's got 19 goals and credit 11 assists, 3 games played. Number 27, Gabby Putman, senior midfielder, 13 goals, 7 assists. And then Elizabeth Smith, 17 goals, 3 assists. And last but certainly not least is goalie Jilly Howell, senior. She's got 43 saves, and she's only allowed 6 goals this year. Quite impressive. And then for the visiting West Genesee Wildcats, Ashley Blanding, number 17, Ashley Blanding, senior attack. She's got 12 goals on 4 assists. And then number 7, Molly Doran, senior midfielder. She's got 14 goals on 4 assists. Maria Snyder, number 10, senior midfielder, 14 goals, no assists. And then last but not least, Sophia Lawrence, junior attack, number 23. She's got 22 goals on 8 assists in 12 games played. And then Sarah Doman, junior goalie. She's only allowed 6 goals as well. Credit 28 saves and 34 goal attempts. Pretty impressive. West Jenny's undefeated, 6-0, and your CNS North Stars are 5-1. Joe, do you think this will be a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game?
I mean, you got 2 great teams. Obviously, we have some really high scores on both sides. So, I think it could be pretty high-scoring, but it also could be pretty low-scoring depending on how we play defense.
Exactly. I mean, I think this will be my prediction is I think this will be a low, it might be a high, fast pace game thus far. I think that 2 teams that can really score efficiently, but I think it'll be a very tight, high-scoring game with not in the double digits or anything. I think it'll be very neck and neck.
It's gonna be a good one.
I hope so. 2 promising teams right here, looking to add on. And we're just about underway here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Yeah. We're all set. Gabby Putman will face off against, let me see, what was that? Number 23, Sophia Lawrence. It's all the matter on face-offs are key. Time of possession and not turning the ball over. And we're underway. Putman wins the face-off for the North Stars. Coming downfield. Slow the offense down. Pass to Miabella Gates. Putman to coming around the corner is Neshi, Sophia Neshi. Neshi back to Putman. Putman making a move. Putman, what a dish to Neshi! Sophia Neshi, right off the bat. 11:25 left to play. We'll get confirmation from Daryl White. Great tic-tac-toe offense there, Joe.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a great way to start it. That's exactly what the North Stars need.
That's going to be your 20th goal of the season?
That's right. Putman the assist, credit. North Stars up 1-0. And both Lawrence and Putman again on the face-off. CNS 1-0 in favor. Putman again. Putman racing downfield. Pass to Graham. Back to Gates. To Elizabeth Smith. Ella Grotto. North Stars really moving the ball very well. Neshi turning the corner. Neshi to Putman. Putman making a move. Putman. Back to Miabella Gates. Putman's second assist. Miabella Gates' first goal tonight. 2-0 North Stars. 10:49 left to play in the first. Oh, unassisted. My bad. I apologize for the... Joe, great ball movement again.
They've been making a quick start. I don't know. Maybe earlier they figured out West Virginia's defense, but it's looking great so far.
So far, so good. The CNS looking to add on here to this lead. Lawrence and Putman again. Putman again. 3-0 in favor of the faceoffs. Pass to Gates. Back to Smith. Graham to Putman to Grotto to Muscles. Move. Neshy turning the corner. Finds Smith. Smith finds an opening. Nope. Back to Neshy. Front of the crease. Smith finding loose ball. I think that might be a shot clock violation, or it could be an 8-meter. Neshy. I think Neshy's going to score here. Yeah, we got an 8-meter here. Neshy turns and scores! 3-0 North Stars. 9:31 left to play in the first, unassisted. We get confirmation from Darryl White. Neshy's second of the day. And CNS just adding on to their lead.
Just like clockwork.
That's right. Wildcats need to find an answer. It's a rough first quarter here for the Wildcats. Putman and Lawrence again on the faceoff. And Lawrence wins the first faceoff. CNS still in favor, 3-1 on faceoffs. Lawrence will find Blanding. Blanding back to Vrabel. But finding it is Ellison Cattell. Back to Snyder. Maria Snyder. Snyder to Doran. Doran back to Ryder. Ryder back to Snyder. Snyder guarded by Putman. And great defense there by Putman. As it looks to me, there might be a penalty. Snyder back to Doran. Doran up ahead. Guarded by Putman. Doran. Double teamed. Looking for an opening, and great defense there for the North Stars. Guess who? Jilly Howell. Picked up by Jilly Howell. And a turnover here for the Wildcats. Back to Wessels. Wessels back to Howell. Howell looking for number 24 for the North Stars. Finds Sophia Graham. And the North Stars are looking to slow things down here with 7:30 left to play in the first. Putman's got it. Putman to Grotto. Grotto guarded by Sophia Snyder. Grotto back to Putman. Putman to Smith. Smith making a move, turning the corner. And broken up. Loose ball. Who's got it? It's the Wildcats. Turnover here for the North Stars. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence turning the corner. Lawrence finds Doran. Ryder. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence behind the net. Lawrence trying to make a move. Spin move. What a pass. Cutting is Snyder for the goal. Wildcats on the board. 3-1. 6:33 left to play. Doran to Snyder. On the connection. We'll get confirmation from Darryl White. Unassisted. Maria Snyder. That is her. It's her 15th on the season. Putman and Lawrence to face off yet again. Who's going to win it here, Joe?
Putman's been pretty good. Slipping up lately, but we'll see.
What's your prediction?
Yeah.
Well, CNS wins it again. Sophia Graham on the scoop.
4 for 1 on face-offs.
That's right. We're keeping not like anybody's counting or anything. Putman at the 17-yard line. Putman broken up. Doman on the save. Guarded by Isabella Gates. Doman fires it across field to Sophia Snyder. Broken up by the North Stars. Another turnover here for the Wildcats. Smith on the attack. Smith.
What?
Shoots. No good. Backed up by Sophia Neshi. Looking for a hat trick here. Neshi turning the corner.
Oh.
No good. And it believes that we have an 8-meter. Let's see what the call is. CNS ball here. Stick with the North Stars. Neshi at the back of the end zone. Neshi. Back to Gates. Gates lost it for a second. She maintained possession. Putman to Graham. Graham to Wilson. Wilson to Callie Bednarski. Bednarski back to Neshi. Great defense there by the Wildcats. Neshi finds it. Finds Wilson. Neshi to Wilson. Broken up. And I think we might have an 8-meter again. Can Neshi get her third? Neshi looking for a hat trick early in this first quarter. Neshi. Nope. She's going to find Gates. Gates turning the corner. Finds Graham. Shoots and scores! Sophia Graham on the goal. Give Isabella Gates the credit the assist. 4-1 North Stars. Unassisted. 4-1 North Stars. Just adds on. CNS taking advantage of every offensive opportunity that they can get.
They just keep finding slots right through Wednesday's defense and just keep scoring on them.
That's right. Putman and Lawrence again. I think CNS is going to win this face-off here.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I could be wrong, though. I got a 50-50 shot, Joe.
Let's see.
What'd I tell you? Graham on the pickup again. I think the North Stars are going to score here with about 2 minutes and 39 seconds left, and Neshy's going to get a hat trick. Gates. Back to Neshy. Looking for a cutter. Putman. Putman spin move. Finds Graham double teamed. And I think we got another 8-meter. I think they're going to call that on Maria Snyder. Graham shoots and scores.
Second one of the night.
2:49 left to play. Unassisted, Sophia Graham. That's her second on the day, right, Joe?
Yeah.
I'd say. I said Neshy was going to score that, but with 2:49 left to play, Graham scores her second. Putman and Lawrence on. And a timeout with 2:49 left to play in the first. We'll be right back on the North Star Network on YouTube. And we're back here on the North Star Network. CNS up 5-1 with 2:49 left to play in the first. CNS or West Jenny called that last timeout, and yet again Putman and Lawrence on the faceoff. CNS 5-1 in favor of faceoffs. We'll see here. And juggled around, picked up by Smith. 6-1 in favor of the North Stars with face-offs. Back to Jilly Howell. Howell guarded by Lawrence. Back to Smith. Pushes it up ahead to Ashlyn Baker. Baker to Wilson. Wilson to Graham. Graham to Putman. Putman to Grotto. Back to Gabby Putman. Putman on the far side. Looking for an opening. Back to Neshy. Neshy looking for her hat trick. Neshy turns the corner. Turns. Oh. And saved by,
right on the line.
Deflected by Sophia Doman. And I think we got another 8-meter here. North Star still dominating the time of possession here. Neshi. She's got the hat trick. Neshi unassisted. 5-1 North Stars with 1:26 left to play in the first. So far off the bat, the North Stars are in the driver's seat right now as Neshi sneaks it in. That'll be her
22nd goal of the season.
22nd goal of the season. Thank you, Joe. 6-1 CNS. And guess who on the face-offs again? Putman and Lawrence. It's a great day to be a Wildcat, apparently. Putman. And foot race.
Oh.
And the North Stars have got it. North Stars maintain possession. Smith on the pickup. Ella Grotto finds Isabella Gates. Gates back of the net. Gates turning the corner. Got just under a minute left to play. Gabby Putman. Putman spin move. Putman. Back to Neshi cutting. Behind the back. Sophia Doman deflected, but it'll maintain with the North Stars. Ella Grotto with under 30 seconds left to play. Ooh. Almost had an opening there. Neshi back to Gates. Gates. Spin move. Fires and scores. 7-1 North Stars.
Second goal of the night for Gates.
Isabella Gates. I believe that was unassisted. 14 seconds left to play. North Stars up 7-1. Wow, North Stars are playing phenomenal tonight, Joe.
No kidding.
That is Mia Bella Gates' 15th goal of the season. Again, CNS is coming off a promising state championship last year. Balanced scoring all around, Joe. What are you seeing?
Yeah, like you were saying, a lot of North Stars are scoring. Sophia Neshi has the hat trick. Mia Bella Gates 2. Sophia Grimm has 2. Gabby Putman has a assist. Just looking good.
Couple assists too, along with a few face-offs won. I think that's 7-1 in favor of the North Stars. And that brings the end of the first quarter. CNS North Stars 7, West Jenny Wildcats 1. We'll be right back to you on the North Star Network on YouTube. And we're back on the North Star Network. Here to start the second quarter. North Star's up 7-1 over the Wildcats. Joe, you got something to say?
Just keep doing what we're doing. Have it done to a science. Neshi, she can just keep going. I think we'll be all set.
That's all right. Again, Putman and Lawrence on the face-off. Or they might swap somebody out. I don't know. We got a new face-offer to try to stop the bleeding on Route 31. We get Jana Puccia. Puccia and Putman. And
Just can't
Putman.
stop Gabby
yeah.
Putman.
Guess who? Gabby Putman to Smith to Grotto. CNS is, like I said, has been dominating time of possession today. Bednarski to, what's the call? I don't know what that is. North Stars might as well just knee this out for 11 minutes, but we got a shot clock. I think it's another 8-meter. Joey would know these rules. I don't. Gates. Miabella Gates. Gates back to Smith. Smith back to Putman. Sophia Graham. Back to Elizabeth Smith. Smith making a move. What a over-sailing pass to Grotto. And that'll be Wildcats ball. Turnover for the North Stars. Owen, turn the camera. Up ahead. I thought they stopped the whistle there for a second, but Schneid to Lily Pagan to Lawrence to Allison Cattell to that was Ryder to Doran, and I think that's an 8-meter. Maddie Ryder looking to make this a 5-goal game.
It's going to be tough going against Jillian Howell, but...
Yeah. Ryder. What a stop by Howell.
Nice.
Howell to Putman. Racing downfield. Coast to coast. Putman guarded by Ryder. Great save there by Jilly Howell. Smith to Graham to Grotto. Again, the North Stars just taking their time. Is Neshi going to get her fourth? Neshi finds Putman for the goal. 8-1 North Stars. 9:17 left to play in the second. Get confirmation from Daryl White. Putman again. Great ball movement, Joe.
Yeah, they got down to a science.
Oh, Bill Nye. You should have seen the game earlier. I mean, very intense JV game. Right down to the wire, hoping that the Wildcats can make this an interesting game. Putman and Lawrence on the faceoff. Blow the whistle. Oh. And I think a false start. False start on the false start on the North Stars, and Ryder will pick it up for guarded by Putman. And we got the marching band playing in the background. Oh. I thought, God, it's distracting me so much. Vrabel to Snyder to Ryder to Snyder to Blanding to Lawrence. Lawrence turning the corner. Lawrence spin move. She's double teamed.
North Stars got it.
Oh no! Great defense there by the North Stars. Again, number 24, Syracuse.com didn't have her on the roster for some reason. It might be Avery Rumble, but I'm not sure. Pass to Grotto. Could be in relation to the restaurant. Miabella Gates. Gates to Smith to Graham to Putman. Putman to Grotto. Grotto finds Putman. Finds a cutting Neshi. And what's a call?
8-meter.
Another 8-meter. I don't get this rule at all. It might. Owen, do you get this rule or no? No, you don't? Putman. Finds Neshi. Could it be her fourth, Joe? Double team. Finds Miabella Gates. Gates back to Graham. Neshi. Oh, tic-tac-toe.
Number 4.
I think that was 21. 21, Natalie Wilson. Neshi finds Wilson. 9-1 North Stars. Neshi, 3 goals, 1 assist on the day. 6:59 left to play in the second. North Stars are just running away with it. Joe, what are your takes?
I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say. Gabby Putman's absolutely dominating these faceoffs, which is really good to get North Stars possession because once they get moving, it's pretty hard to stop them. But they've also been playing great defense when West Jenny does get the ball. Recover great. They recover great from turnovers, and so it's going great for North Stars.
Short and concise, Joe. I like it. Got straight to the point. Foot race, Ryder wins it for the Wildcats. I think the face-off battle is 9-2. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter because North Stars are in the driver's seat. We got Schneid. Schneid to Doran. Back to Blanding. Blanding double teamed and intercepted by Putman. Putman racing down the field, past the 50. Putman turning the corner. And I think we got another 8-meter. Or that might be the Kelly Flag dunk on you. I think Putman's going to score here. What do you see? What do you think, Joe?
Wide open.
Oh no. Missed. Backed up by Callie Bednarski. Bednarski guarded by Snyder. And another dunk on you move here. I don't get these rules.
Not the only one.
Yeah, I know. Bednarski guarded tightly by oversailing pass, and Graham recovers. Putman. Back to Bednarski. To Neshi. Finds a cutting. Finds Smith. Smith turns in the corner and scores. 10-1 CNS. 4:41 left to play in the second. Believe that might have been unassisted.
That is Elizabeth Smith's first goal of the game and 18th of the season.
Thank you, Joe. Balanced scoring here for the North Stars. Again, just adding it on. The Wildcats just don't have an answer for the North Stars in this first half so far. Putman and Lawrence on the face-off. I believe it was a false start for the North Stars. And Lawrence picks it up. Finds Schneid. Finds Schneid. Schneid to Doran. Doran to Snyder. Back to Maddie Ryder. To Ashley Blanding. Finds Allison Cattell. Cattell back to Ryder. Ryder back to Snyder. Snyder trying to make a move. With a pass to Ryder.
Right.
Ryder shoots. Another 8-meter. Ryder against Howell. And Ryder airmails it. And that'll be North Star ball as it was backed up by number 26. .330 left to play. Double teamed. And they'll still stick with the North Stars. Racing downfield. Throws it past midfield to Neshi. Neshi back to Bednarski. Bednarski back to Natalie Wilson. Wilson finds Neshi. I believe another 8-meter, Joe. And we're back. We got Natalie Wilson one-on-one with it's a Wildcats ball as Molly Doran takes it the length of the field. Looks like a personal foul. 8-meter, I believe. So Joey could help me out with this. He's here. But We got Molly Doran looking to score here. Looking to make it a 10-2 game. Wildcats got to find an answer here, Joe.
See if you can beat Jillian Howell.
Ryder to Blanding. Deflected by Howell.
Oh.
Finds Snyder. Back to Ryder. Maddie Ryder slowing the offense down. Finds Molly Doran. Back to Maddie Ryder. To Ashley Blanding. Shoots and scores. Allison Cattell. Blanding to Cattell. 10-2 North Stars with 2:12 left to play in the second. Get confirmation from our PA announcer, Darryl White. Credit Ashley Blanding the assist. Allison Cattell the goal. Her first on the day. How many on the season, Joe?
Let's see. Ashley Blanding, 4 assists for the season. 12 goals.
Nice. Putman and Lawrence on the assist yet again, or on the face-off yet again. North Stars in favor. Mike. Foot race, who's going to win it? It'll be the Wildcat, Sophia Lawrence. Related to John Lawrence. Allison Cattell back to Ashley Blanding. Blanding to Doran. To Chaldon. What do we got, Joe? Illegal stick? Oh, we got 23 viewers tonight. Oh, 28. Sorry, I misspoke there. And we're back here on the North Star Network on YouTube. Looks like an 8-meter here. So Ashley Blanding looking to make this a 10-3 game. Got Jilly Howell standing in her way. Blanding deflected.
Right past.
Shot backed up by Sophia Lawrence. Lawrence turning the corner to Blanding. Blanding. Another great defense there by Jilly Howell. Shot clock resets. Cattell to Lawrence.
Minute left in the second quarter.
Shoots and less than a minute to go here in the first half. And an 8-meter here. Wildcats looking to capitalize. Sophia Lawrence with Jilly Howell standing in her way. Lawrence fires. Jilly! Jilly! Great save there by Jilly Howell. Jilly to Rumble. Upfield with a couple of Wildcats defenders in her way. All clear here as the North Stars looking to make this a 9-goal lead. Miabella Gates. Gates turning the corner. Gates behind the net. Finds Neshi broken up. Picked up by Callie Bednarski with under 20 seconds left. And a turnover there for the... Turnover there. We got a personal foul with 9.2 left to play in the second. Got to play smart here. 9.2 left to play in the second. North Stars up 10-2 over the Wildcats. False start there. Pushes it the
Rocket
length of the
upfield.
field. Oh, what a pass. And that'll be the end of the first half. Your CNS North Stars are up 10-2 over the West Genesee Wildcats. Great game here so far. We'll be back to you on the North Star Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to the North Star Network for this third quarter of action. Back facing off, we have number 27, Gabby Putman for the North Stars, and number 23, Sophia Lawrence for the Wildcats. I believe tonight Gabby Putman is 10 for 2 on face-off, so she's really killing it tonight. We are back underway. Looks like the North Stars got it. Scooped up by number 14, Elizabeth Smith. All right, we're back. Putman. Crossing over. Putman's holding on. See if she can make a connection here. Let's see. Putman's just taking a trip around the field. Come around behind the net. Might have a chance here. Looks like they're going to call an 8-meter.
And we're back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Picked up by the Wildcats here. Maddie Ryder taking it. Kicking it right back to
crossed up by Sophia Graham.
Great defense there by Graham. Just stick with the Wildcats, though.
Back to Maddie Ryder.
Back to Ryder. Ryder back to Maria Snyder. Back to Maddie Ryder. Ryder to Ashley Blanding. Cattell to Lawrence.
Lawrence to Duran.
Duran. Back to Maddie Ryder. Great defense there by Smith. Shoots.
Maria Snyder.
Sophia Lawrence on the backup there with 8:30 left to play. Oh no, it's gonna go back to the North Stars. Bednarski. Made a mistake earlier. 24 is Callie Bednarski. Bednarski's got an opening. She decides to back off for a little bit. Pass to Mia Bella Gates. And we got an 8-meter. Can the North Stars capitalize here, Joe?
I think so. They've had a really strong first half. See how they do coming off the bench. Looking good so far.
That's right. Gates
fires one in
and scores. 11-2. Mia Bella Gates unassisted. And the North Stars just pouring it on. 11-2. Wow. You can just feel it here in Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Putman and Lawrence on the face-off. Putman's going to win it here.
What makes you say that? She's
that. That's why. Could spend that kind of night for the North Stars. That's why. Gates to Graham. Give her a hat trick. 12-2 North Stars. Both Sophia's got hat tricks today. Sophia Graham unassisted. Third goal of the day. How many end the season, Joe?
All right, let's see. Sophia Graham. That is going to be her 9th of the season.
9th of the season. The Wildcats are going to take a timeout here. We'll be back with you shortly on the North Star Network. North Stars are up 12-2 against the West Genesee Wildcats with 7:25 left to play in the third, and we'll be back with the North Star Network on YouTube. And we're back on the North Star Network. Play-by-play, Jack Mannion along with color commentator Joe Canella, with camera operator Owen Lynch and producer Alex Schneible. Thank you for tuning into the North Star Network tonight. Really want to take a minute. Joe, this is your first broadcast. How's it going so far? You enjoy it?
Yeah, just getting the ropes. Just like thank you, Jack, for guiding me through this. Printing out rosters, just help me through.
No problem. As Putman and Lawrence are on the face-off yet again. Guess who?
Woman's got it.
CNS has been dominating in face-offs and time possession tonight. The Wildcats just don't have an answer. As CNS, they're moving the ball pretty well yet again. Neshi. Another 8-meter. CNS taking advantage of every offensive opportunity that they have tonight. As we see Nick Solschels and Lucas Burton in the background taking pictures. Can Neshi score her 4th? She can.
What question was that?
Wasn't a very good one. As the North Stars are now tacking it on 13-2, unassisted. I think the rule is if they're up by 10, I think it's a running clock. I believe. North Stars are dominating tonight.
Incredible.
It is incredible.
Back to Lawrence and Putnam.
Yep. Putman's going to win it again here. Yep.
Just like clockwork.
That's right. Knew that like the back of my hand.
Center.
Putman Adiesi. Airmail pass there. North Stars recover here as
Neshi's back on.
Yep. Speaking of Sophia Neshi, she's got the ball right now. Addie Essie. Essie turning the corner behind the crease. Finds Neshi. Neshi up ahead. And a great save there by Sarah Doman. Neshi. Neshi scored the last one. And Neshi's got 4. Doman looking for a Wildcat midfielder, and she found it with Isabella Chaldone. Chaldone finds Caitlin Stone. Kiera Vrabel. Vrabel finds Allison Cattell. Finds Stone again. Turning the corner is Giovanna Puccia.
Picked off by Kelly Bednarski.
And it's going to stick with the Wildcats. Back to Blanding. We got another 8-meter. As the Wildcats are looking to make this a 10-goal deficit. Kiera Vrabel. Vrabel against Jilly Howell. And another great save by Jilly Howell. You said it, Joe. As Howell looking to escape trouble, she does. She finds Caitlin Reed. But up ahead is Neshi. Can Neshi score her 5th? As North Star is looking to slow things down here. Slowing the tempo here. Natalie Wilson. Wilson and Neshi. Trying to find a cutter back to Wilson. North Stars are really moving the ball tremendously.
Absolutely.
And it's really showed. Back to Neshi with 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Neshi. Finds Danielle Wilson. Wilson Pass batted back to Neshi. And picked up by the Wildcats. Great defense there. That was Brooke Owens on the stop. Owens to Schneid. Schneid taking it past midfield. Past the 20-yard line. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, and she's going to find Kaylin Stone. Back to Pucha. Cattell to Lawrence. Lawrence spin move. Turns the corner. Denied by Howell. And that'll be the North Stars ball with under a minute left. Picked up by Kelly Bednarski. And Bednarski will take this past midfield. Or now she'll pass it up to Neshi. Neshi. It shoots and scores to Riley McLaughlin. 14-2. Give Neshi the assist. We get confirmation from Daryl White, our PA announcer. Another assist by Neshi there, Joe.
Yeah.
Neshi padding the stats today. Riley McLaughlin.
23 for the season. 3 assists. Put her 14 for the season. Just killing it.
And that's the end of the third quarter. CNS North Stars 14, West Genesee Wildcats 2. We'll be back on the North Star Network on YouTube. Yeah. And we're back here on the North Star Network. CNS is up 14-2 as they're looking to move on to 6-1 on the season. Again, balanced scoring tonight. Both Sophia's, Neshi and Graham have hat tricks along with Mia Bella Gates. Joe, what are you seeing?
All around amazing scoring. I mean, so many people have scored. Neshi, Gates, Graham, Wilson, McLaughlin. It's insane.
It is insane.
Just seeing the whole spread of the North Stars arsenal.
That's right. I mean, that just shows you the depth of this team, and they're not a state championship team for nothing. Putman's going to win this one. Yep. Oh, wait.
Got it?
Nope. Well, I really jinxed it there.
She's still 14 for 3 face-offs tonight.
Picked up by Ryder. Back to Brooke Owens. Wall defense there. Great defense there by the North Stars, but we got a whistle. Running clock. Brooke Owens defended by Sophia Graham. That'll stick with the Wildcats. Sophia Lawrence finds Cattell. Back to Ashley Blanding. Blanding to Ryder. Snyder back to Doran. Molly Doran. But back to Maria Snyder. Snyder back to Doran. And we got an 8-meter. Personal foul call on the North Stars as the Wildcats are looking for the third goal. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Doran finds Snyder. Snyder finds Maddie Ryder. Back to Molly Doran. Scoop pass to Ryder, deflected. And the North Stars pick it up. Sophia Graham taking it past midfield. Batted there for a second. And they turn it over as Peyton Jeffrey on the steal. Just under 10 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Back to Brooke Owens. Owens to Peyton Jeffrey. Jeffrey back to Owens. Bobbled there for a second. Owens takes it past midfield. Midfield to Sophia Snyder. Snyder back to Doran. Doran back to Snyder. Snyder to Maddie Ryder. Ashley Blanding's got it. Pass to Cattell. Pass to Sophia Lawrence. Pass to Vrabel. Vrabel back to Doran. Doran back to Vrabel. Vrabel finds Lawrence in the back of the crease. Cattell to Blanding. Passing it around in a circle. Got to go here. Sophia Lawrence. Swarmed by a wall defense. Lawrence fires, no good. Great defense there by Jilly Howell. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Broken up.
North Stars got it.
Gabby Putman on the steal. Turnover for the Wildcats. She finds Sophia Graham. Graham past midfield. North Stars have numbers. Finds Miabella Gates. Gates fires. Great save there by Doman. And that'll be Wildcats ball. With 8 minutes left to play in the fourth, CNS up 14-2. Picked up there by Blanding. Blanding back to Owens. Owens to Jeffrey. Ooh, and I think we got a personal foul there on Callie Bednarski. Vrabel on the attempt. Vrabel's got it. 7:30 left to play in the fourth. Find Snyder. Snyder back to Ryder. Blanding. To Cattell. Back to Sophia Lawrence. What a move. Ryder to Sophia Snyder. Or Maria Snyder. Misspoke there. Back to Maria Snyder. Maddie Ryder making a move. Form a defense. Vrabel. Lawrence denied. Great save there by Jilly Howell. Yet again, right place at the right
Fire.
time. That's right, Joe. She's had a phenomenal game tonight.
Yeah.
Back to Elizabeth Smith. Smith's got it past midfield. North Star's looking to slow things down. Joe, I think they got to milk the clock here.
Absolutely.
North Stars are going to slow things down here. Neshi in the back of the crease. Behind the crease. Guarded by Peyton Jeffrey. Smith to Putman. Putman turning the corner. Shoots, fires. No good. Backed up by the North Stars. Will maintain possession. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Turning the corner. Finds Neshi. Neshi behind the crease. Finds a cutting Elizabeth Smith and scores. 15-2. North Stars. Another assist by Neshi. Tic-tac-toe, just how you drew it up, Joe.
Yeah. That's Smith's second goal of the night for the season. She is, let me see. She's 19 for the season.
That's right. How sweet it is. 5 minutes left in the fourth. I misspoke there. 14-2 North Stars. Putman and Lawrence on the face-off. Putman's going to win this one since she didn't win the last one.
Don't jinx it.
I've been wrong before. Yep.
Here we go.
Four minutes left to play. CNS up 15-2. Oh, bad pass there. Aaron pass, but picked up by Natalie Wilson. Wilson turning the corner. She'll find finds a cutting Riley McLaughlin. She's got a 1 goal on the day. And it'll be Wildcats ball with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Isabella Sheldon. She takes it past midfield. She's at the 20. Pass to Giovanna Puccia. Puccia finds Lawrence. Lawrence finds Cattell. And not sure what the call is here. I think it might be an 8-meter again.
Yep.
Wildcats looking for the third goal. As it looks like CNS has their backup goalie in. They have Allison Spoto in. Allison Cattell stands in her way. Cattell shoots and scores. Unassisted. 15-3 North Stars. As Chris Paul cuts the big lead to 42. Allison Cattell unassisted. 15-3 North Stars. Still got a running clock with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth. Putman and Lawrence on the assist. I think Putman's going to win this one again.
Oh.
And loose ball. Who's got it? It'll be
Got it.
Putman. North Stars have it. Racing past the 20-yard line. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Thank you for tuning into the North Star Network. I appreciate everyone watching tonight's game. It's been a phenomenal game so far. I'd like to thank Joe Canella, color commentator, first time doing it, or first time with the North Star Network. So thank you for coming down, Joe. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you to our camera operator, Owen Lynch, and our producer, Alex Schneible. As the North Stars are North Stars are on their way to move on to 6-1, and West Jenny's gonna drop their first loss of the year. Again, North Stars really came to play today. As Kira Vrabel's got it with 40 seconds left. Finds Cattell. Cattell fires, and Allison Spotos picks it up. 30 seconds left, and the North Stars are looking to run this out. Kelly Bednarski takes it upfield. Fires it to Paige Munger. With 15 seconds left, back to Bednarski. Bednarski past midfield, past the 40. And that will do it. Miabella Gates shoots and scores. Why not? Peyton Jeffrey. As time expires, 16-3 North Stars. Thank you for tuning in to the North Star Network on YouTube.